Hi, I'm Rick Van Wieren with Remax Properties, and I'm here today with Rick on Real Estate with John Haney from Colorado Mortgage Company. And John's one of our premier local lenders. We really recommend working with a reputable local lender, and John is one of the finest. So John, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Rick.
So today we're going to talk about some of the do's and don'ts about getting ready for a home mortgage. So talk about it, John. Tell us what kinds of things people should be doing to get ready and stay ready.
Absolutely. Well, I think you've got two different approaches. One would be if you're purchasing within the next 6 months. And there's certainly a pre-planning phase that I think is important for people to go through. And so you want to talk with a lender as soon as possible. If this idea comes into your head that you want to purchase a home, get with a lender right away, because they could probably help you with things to look at maybe over the next 6 months. And I would say things like exploring your job. Obviously, your income is a very big piece of getting qualified for a home loan. And so you probably don't want to be changing jobs over the next several months. Also, checking your credit score. That's one of the most important things. Again, just like the job, your ability to repay, your credit score, your income, those kinds of things are really what will affect your ability to borrow. So checking your credit score often and making sure that you've got a good thumb on the pulse of what's going on is always a great idea. I would avoid making any major purchases. So if you're thinking about purchasing a home in the next 6 months, don't buy that four-wheeler. Don't buy the boat. You wanna sit tight with your finances and don't make any major purchases. But you could pay things off. Again, I would consult with your mortgage advisor and find out if it's beneficial to pay debt off, because sometimes your cash in hand may be worth more than the liability that you just paid off.
I wouldn't have thought of that. That makes great sense.
And then also with that cash in hand is looking at your overall savings position and figuring out if you need to increase your savings and increase your overall asset position.
That sounds great. So say I've been working with a couple that have been pre-approved by you and you've been coaching them along the way. What kinds of things do you try to make sure they don't do after we get them under contract?
Well, definitely don't purchase anything new that's not the home. So, it's I find that people will get really excited about this house they just put under contract and they want to furnish it. The day they walk in, they know they want to buy it. They can picture the new couch over there and their new bedroom set. Well, that's all fine and great. We love that. That's one of the things I love about real estate. But you don't want to finance it. You don't want to walk into the furniture store and have them sign you up because you can save 10% if you sign up today and finance it. Exactly. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Also, don't change jobs. We talked about that in the last segment. If you're 6 months out, certainly if you're going under contract, you don't want to just take $1 more an hour to go work for the company across the street. If you're getting a raise from your own company, that's great. Congratulations. That's awesome. We're okay with that. But you don't want to change jobs. Okay. Also, you want to keep all of your current liabilities on time. You want to make sure that you've got all of your debts paid on time, because during this process, if you were to fall 30 days late on one account, it could be very devastating to a credit score and your ability to close up on the loan.
Well, that sounds great. Well, so there you have it. A few hot tips here as far as how to get ready for buying a house and making sure that you can actually close on it. Make sure that job is secure. Make sure that you're paying everything on time and that your credit's being guarded diligently. Make sure you don't make any big purchases leading up to this. Account for every nickel. We didn't talk about that so much, but you want to really make sure that you're accounting for any cash that you're going to be bringing to closing for your down payment and to cover closing costs. The lenders like to know where that all came from. I think I've heard the term mattress money, and we don't like to see mattress money as a part of the transaction. And then just know that your credit needs to be guarded right up to the day of closing, because they do sometimes pull a last-minute credit check. So thanks for joining me, John. Really appreciate it. Great to see you.
Sounds good. Let's do it again.
All right.